It's week 4 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Browns and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running back, a home run hitter when it comes to wideouts. No. Today, before this one, we're talking about a couple of tight ends.
And what a great game it is, Kate, to spotlight that position because we have two of the league's best. And when you go back and you watch the tape after the fact, with the ground games running wild, it's usually these tight ends making blocks. When the pass...
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out is the only quarterback taken in the first 2 rounds of that 2022 draft, out of Pitt, Kenny Pickett.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. He's got room to roam here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw, Pickett. He'll get this to Tillman. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Pickett set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They give it to him again. He breaks the tackle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now Pickett. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That one gains 7. And that gives the Browns a 1st. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. And the Browns bringing out some extra defensive backs. We've got time on third down. From the gun, Goff. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Browns will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Pickett will look to throw. Into the hands of Tillman. Complete. This is ahead for about 5. Out from the secondary, and is Rakestraw on the tackle. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looks like a 9-yard gain, and they'll now have a much shorter 3rd and 5 coming up. To throw is Pickett. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Lions will go on offense. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second and 3 now. Off play action, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. That one hits for 30. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. On first down, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They go play action with Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives the Lions the first. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Goff on first and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's got time here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pickett to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now here's Pickett. Short pass brought in. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Connects with Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So it's going to be 4th and short. They'll run for this. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Ford straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Staying on the ground with Ford. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. This time it's a passing play. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Khalif Raymond to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. He stays up. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. Here's a give up the middle. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Into the red zone. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Lions 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throw from Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Goff to the air now. Has the connection to right. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Offense to the line for second down.
The 44-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Goff. Gets it to him on the screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Marcus Davenport with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pickett set to pass. Hits his running back. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cleveland. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Lions 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Raymond on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions offense returning to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Running it with David Montgomery, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions driving ahead. Browns in a dime set, 3rd down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. Looking to throw, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Goff on 1st and 10. Laporta with the grab. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing again, it's Goff. Catches made down the right sideline. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Goff back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Pickett. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now here's Pickett. Finds the in route complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Pickett will look to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's gonna run for it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now, off play action. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions might be able to get some points late after the interception.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
1st and 10 from the 41. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 39. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
A give up the middle to Ford. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's halftime here in this one. The Browns on the road, but currently in front. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Aaron Rodgers leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba, a touchdown catch in the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6.
Another one for Gibbs. Jukes out a one-stop, and he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
This is complete to Patrick. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Now Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Gets this one to Patrick. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Goff to the air now. He finds Laporta. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Montgomery hauls this one in. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. 2nd and goal, back to all the way up to the 14 here.
At the 14-yard line.
It's Gibbs on the carry. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Goff. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. Bates' kick is up and good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pickett to throw. Got a man, it's Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Brought in by Ford. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down. It is cut left side. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Pickett. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On 1st down, it's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Goff on 3rd. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, you got a first down here. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. They'll run here following the penalty. He's got a gain of 6 there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 47. Pass taken in by St. Brown. He's able to cross midfield before going out. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 42-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion left. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
This is complete to Gibbs.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns ready for their next shot here on offense. Kenny Pickett leading them out. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Offense to the line for 2nd down. To throw, Pickett. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Ford. Breaks the tackle, fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Pickett set to pass. That one complete to Njoku. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Pickett. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down, Cleveland.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. He's running for it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Here's a give up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Again, it's Gibbs. Gets him the first, past the 15. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
St. Brown's got it, complete. And he's got it up to midfield and into Brown's territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
That's the gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Running for it, here's Gibbs. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Goff on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
couldn't bring it in. Incomplete, and that brings up third down. From the gun, Goff. Connection made to Raymond. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On first down, they'll run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Browns on their way to their third win of the year. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That gets him 7, sets up fourth down and 3. Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Searches from the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL Sports with my partner in the booth, Brock Huard. I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.